Hey everyone, this is Kelsey. This is Essentially Booked. Thank you for stopping by my channel for another day of Bookmas. This is day 4 of Bookmas, which is wild. So I'm just gonna film the first half right now and then I'll do the back half later when I can go downstairs and film what I wanna film without my child or my husband around. So we have been hit by COVID in this household. My husband tested positive on the last day of his winter break. And then my son was sick for a few days with a fever. So he's now like fine, but my husband's still not feeling great. So I am fine. I haven't tested positive, so that's good. But now a lot of our Christmas plans have changed. So you're seeing this this will be December 27th or 28th that this video will go up. We'll be hopefully at this point, we will be well on our way to being out of quarantine. We have to isolate through Christmas and then we're like quarantining the next 5 days or whatever. Like we can go out and about with masks and all that. But I'm acting as if I have it because I've been around them for so long. So we're just taking it slow and it is what it is. We're a little bummed that like some of our holiday plans got changed, but at the same time, it's kind of special to just be able to have a slow day at home or unwrap presents and just, enjoy the day. So I'm kind of excited about that in my own bittersweet way, trying to see the positive in the situation. But anyways, today I'm going to talk about the book of the month reading challenge that I did last year. Now, I did not make the amount of content I was hoping I would make for this challenge. So I had envisioned doing like reading vlogs, but I'm such a mood reader. I did a really bad job of that last year. I think I only did like 1 or 2. So in 2024, I promise I will do more reading vlogs based off of book of the month, along with the reading challenges that I want to do next year. I think I will have more specific reading vlogs based on that content. So that is one of my promises next year is I will do more book of the month reading vlogs. But I thought it would be fun to look and see how I did last year with book of the month. I do not remember off the top of my head how many book of the month books I owned. I want to say it was like 56 or 57, but the video will be linked up here. So right now I'm just going to go through my Goodreads shelf and see what I have read and count how many books I read last year. And then we will go downstairs later on in this video and I will look at my shelf and kind of give a status update as far as how many books I still need to read. It's not great, you guys. I didn't do a great job. I only ordered books like 3 months last year from Book of the Month, I think. And like, I'll keep kind of skipping until most of the year anyways. Like, I just get so many books through NetGalley right now that Book of the Month isn't always necessary for me. And I think I will definitely order the month I get the free book for like book of the year. And I have a few books I really hope are the book of the year. Like Bright Young Woman is one I would like to add to my shelf, or Shark Heart. I will order books periodically. The second book in the Divine Rivals series too is one I would like on my shelves to match. So let's look at my reading challenge for this year to see how many book of the month books I actually read this year. And there's the possibility maybe I'll read one more this year, but I'm not guaranteeing that. Okay, so I think I read 18 books off of my book of the month shelf this year, and I will put up a little graphic right here to show you which ones I did read. That's okay. I think I had like 60, give or take. So like, okay. I definitely read some books that I was like really excited about, and I'm glad I did it, but I also found some books that I was not excited about. I read one of my oldest books, which was The Nest by Cynthia Apri Sweeney. Some of the ones that like surprised me were The Hacienda. I loved that one. The Couple Next Door by Sherry Lapina. I had very low expectations because I am not a thriller girly, and I really liked that one. I really liked Winter Count. The Light Pirate was a surprise. The Heart's Invisible Furies, loved that. I hated The It Girl. Loved Ask Again Yes. Really enjoyed Writers and Lovers. Spinning Silver was disappointing to me by Naomi Novik. When We Were Bright and Beautiful by Jillian Madoff really surprised me. The Stranger in the Woods by Michael Finkel I really liked. I learned that Leanne Moriarty is not for me, which is fine. Queenie was okay. I really liked Take My Hand. Recursion was not my favorite Blake Crouch book. And then Fair Play by Eve Rodsky I really disliked a lot. So 18 books was pretty good for this year. Now we'll go downstairs later and I will walk through the rest of the books that I have and some of my thoughts and my plans for tackling them here this year. I think that's a good start. It wasn't what I wanted. I wanted to read that shelf down to 0 this year, and I did not do that, but I would like to do that in 2024. I really think in 2024, I would like to read down my NetGalleys and my book of the month as much as possible, just to stop adding books to my shelves. I did order a few books this year. All right, so we're ready for part 2 of this video. If you recall from last year's Book of the Month challenge, I had 3 shelves with Book of the Month books on them. I am now down to 2 shelves. That's good. So I have added some books, which was not part of the rules for this challenge, but I do what I want. So let's see what ones I've added this year. I have added The Intern, Paper Names, What the River Knows, Black Cake, Evil Eye, and Kingdom of Sweets. So I added 5 books, which is good, reasonable. Now I need to read those. I still have quite a few books here on my shelf. I will absolutely get them all read this year. Like, I am done with these. I want them off or done. Okay? Okay, cool. So now let's count how many books I have. So I have 43 book of the months. So I would need to read at least 5 probably a month to like make an actual dent in this, if not more. I do have a plan for January already because I want to do my science fiction fantasy Reddit book. Hi, Sam. So I want to read for sure Other Birds, which is magical realism. I'm going to try to fit What the River Knows because this is like mythology retelling of some kind. For demon, there's one prompt that's angels and demons, and so Sign Here I think would be a good fit for that. And then I think I have another one maybe for retelling or something, or Middle Eastern maybe. So The Stardust Thief. And then one had to have like a title in the title, so The Philosopher is a title. The Philosopher's Flight would be the 5 that I think I would really like to try to read in January. So that's a pretty good initial stack. They're all like fantasy books. I still do have the Alice Hoffman books, which I really want to get to, and I just like can't. Actually, stay tuned in January because I think I might be able to fit one in for a video, but we'll see. Actually, spoiler alert, I know I can fit it in for a video, so this will probably also happen in January. So that's just the start of my January TBR, which is wild. You'll see this again in another video, as well as a Tantrum Toddler. So here's my Book of the Month books. Like I said, this year my goal is to really read that down. Like, I know in February I'm going to try to read all my Black author Book of the Month books because February is Black History Month. And I might just try to do some of the themes like that, but we will see. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this stack. So, or this challenge to continue, and that I'm actually going to do reading content with this month, you guys, I promise. So here we go. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. This is the 4th day of Bookmas, and tomorrow I will be talking about, I don't remember. But anyways, tomorrow I'll be talking about something else. There will be a new video up tomorrow for your viewing pleasure. As always, I'm so grateful for you, and until the next video, everybody, bye.